All right, so this is the final part, the tutorial number 7, or the 7th part. And in this part, we are going to see how to merge audio with, with audio, the translated audio with the original video. So we're going to mute the original video, and of course, the idea is to rely on the time spaces on the segments, and of course we will use these timings, especially here. We don't actually need this, we just need this one. We will establish a concat list as a reference list in order to be able to identify which elements suit which ones in that purpose. So here we are about to extract the segments and overlay. This is the first method. For that, we need the video, the output directory, the audio, and our segments. And this is almost clear enough, I hope so. If you don't understand something, please write something in the comments section below, and I will personally try to answer every single question. So, and this being said, one needs to match. You can notice here that we need to match and cut strictly every audio part or chunk and every video chunk with respect to the time start and end given here. If we notice that there is any difference between this start and the previous end, we will treat that accordingly. That's why we have initialized a previous end here. Then you can notice that we define some output video file, every single one for every I. We cut the video, which is muted, then we cut the audio chunk, and then we merge these files together, and we concatenate them in the end. Then the next and last step would be to merge all these merged subclips, and we have a wrapper, which is the process method, and this consists of just putting the two steps together. And of course, we can execute this. We will see how this looks like and what this outputs. Of course, we can always notice that in this processed segments, we got, let's say, the first.
Donc, vous pouvez imaginer travailler avec quelques collègues sur un projet et vous avez.
And you can notice that this consists of, let's say, for example, audio number 3, we have until 60% of the length. Probably we have 4 seconds of speech and then 3 other seconds of empty space. This is related to the architecture of this setup. And here again, we got the video clips, which are muted. This serves has the purpose of being, of course, used then for merging these merged files. They might appear to be here muted on Visual Studio Code, but actually they can be verified in backend. While this is not important, we will wait for the final result. I think, as I remember, we have an estimation of about 100 segments. We are running, we reached 8234, and this is not too long. So this is almost done. And once this is done, we will see, of course, the final output here, and we can So we can see how this looks like.
Alors, bienvenue dans ce nouveau tutoriel. De la parole est si vous avez une chaîne YouTube ou de l'anglais, à l'hindouisme ou à quelque chose comme ça. La deuxième étape serait bien sûr, après avoir téléchargé la vidéo, d'extraire l'audio de la vidéo. Je vais vous montrer comment faire cela plus tard.
So as you can see, this is clearly an AI generated voice. So this is clear enough how this works. One thing you can notice is that the final output has the length of 10 minutes and 53 seconds, while the original one has 10 minutes and 56 seconds. The 3 seconds, I guess that this was neglected in the end by the algorithm, 3 seconds left, but you can notice that although we have 11 minutes 22 seconds, the cutting of the audio audio chunks leads to such a um, to such a length. So this is adjusted exactly to this original length, which is provided in the translated segments.json or segments.json. And this is for sure something that one should extensively deal with, and maybe one should make some experiments on how to enforce the adjustment of the speech, which might be a little bit longer than the original text. This is the problem that wasn't solved to 100% yet in this tutorial. So this opens further research or maybe further engineering in order to see, since ElevenLabs doesn't provide a higher speed than 1.2 as if now, I guess. If there is any other idea that comes to my mind is to try to translate shorter texts, which means that the translated text should be shorter than the original one. This could be another possibility. You can always experiment with that, and I would be happy to see your experience and what you could find out in this customized setup. This being said, I'm very glad that you could follow this tutorial to the end. Congratulations. If you have better ideas, please share with them with me and with the community here. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel to support making more tutorials and more videos. And of course, hit the like button if you like the video. Until then, until the next tutorial, happy learning.